Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to Oval and Out here at the Kia Oval after day 3 of Surrey's crucial game against Nottinghamshire in the Rothesay County Championship. My name is John Surtees. This is Daniel Norcross, who is with me again today after a frustrating day at the Kia Oval. Hasn't rained much today, which if anything has made it slightly more frustrating. It has been an extremely dank, dark, miserable September day. No play at all this morning. Nottinghamshire came out after an early lunch. No, wasn't even early, was it, Dan? Just after a regular lunch with a lead of 277 overnight. That lead became a target of 315. Surrey took the 2 wickets required. Matt Fisher finished 6 for 73. Gus Atkinson took his first wicket of the innings. Lovely delivery to get rid of Dylan Pennington. Nottinghamshire were bowled out for 256 at 1:50 p.m. Surrey started batting shortly after 2 p.m. Batted beautifully for an hour and 5 minutes, reaching 66 for no wicket, going at not a, it wasn't T20 rate, but it was a noticeable leg. At the end of the day, 66 for no wicket, setting up. If today was exciting, it set something up even more exciting. Tomorrow, Daniel Norcross, you're with me. You've been here all day commentating on what was available for the Surrey YouTube channel and for our friends on Sky Sports Cricket. Your player of a frustrating day.
Quite a hard one, isn't it, really? Well, I suppose it's got to be Rory Burns, because
gotta be.
He's unbeaten on 41 as we speak. He had a life. He was dropped by Liam Patterson-White at slip. He played and missed a couple of times when that new ball was really doing stuff. Brett Hutton bowled very well at him. Brett Hutton's had the wood over Rory Burns before. He's had him LBW 3 times here at the Oval, a couple of times for ducks, but he looked in completely great working order today, did Rory. His feet were moving well. He punished some occasional wayward bowling with ferocity. He did the standard trademark clip off the legs we saw quite a lot. And let's hope that he can go on this time. He's had a slightly frustrating summer. He's been productive, he's scored runs, but he still hasn't quite got that first 100 of the season. Could tomorrow be the chance for him to do that?
What a time that would be. I had a beautiful moment actually when Burnsy got dropped, because I was on the other side of the ground giving a speech. A sort of farewell speech for the chair of a charity called Cricket Builds Hope. Give them a shout out, who we do a lot of good work with at Surrey. And the game was being covered on a TV that was in the room, and I was giving the speech, and I was aware that something had happened, so I was trying to work out what had happened whilst continuing to give the speech and not look like too much of a fool whilst I was doing it.
Get away with it.
You have to ask other people in the room.
Yeah,
I'd suggest it was 50-50.
Yeah, I imagine it would have been.
Yeah. So I don't mind repetition on this one, because I think there is a relatively obvious answer. Moment of the day?
Well, it could be that, couldn't it? Although, actually, the moment of the day for me was when the Nottinghamshire innings was finished, was completed, was cleaned up when Dylan Pennington went. Because, yes,
very much cleaned up, wasn't it?
It's very, very much cleaned up. And what was important about it was that, Surrey had a very good shout for LBW, turned down off just the 3rd ball of the day. And what Surrey really did not want was awkward late order runs. Nottinghamshire, you will recall, were 89 for 6. They'd recovered really well. They really battled hard. I mean, they have been the toughest side that Surrey have faced this season, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
They've also taken Surrey closer than any side has taken Surrey in the last 4 years. This is a clash of the 2 best teams in the County Championship, and this is the tightest County Championship race we have seen in years. So, knowing that it was going to be a target of 315, that was the moment when Surrey could settle, build. The fans knew exactly what the target was. It feels like a big one, but time will tell.
Yeah. So Gus posting up there on Dylan Pennington was, you're right, a huge moment of the day. Absolutely right. Daniel, we sit here in the dank light. Is there something that's giving you joy today?
Not really, no. No, it's been a
what's given me joy today is having Nasser Hussain around the place. One of the great minds of English cricket, and just sort of carries himself around the place beautifully. Yes. For those of you that never had the privilege of meeting Nasser Hussain, I can tell you he's everything you want him to be and more. He's a wonderful bloke, and to have him around the place. And also shout out to Charlie Dagnall as well, who we used to see around these parts a lot more, who is a very different character than Nasser, but brings a sort of lovely vivacity to days like today, where you are sort of wondering what may be coming next. Dagnall walking into the room with a sort of burst of charisma is always always a beautiful thing. So that's given me joy.
And I'm going to add to that, because that's true, they did. I was thinking of on the field, really, because it's been a frustrating day, as you can imagine. But off field, I managed to replace the Surrey 3P t-shirt from the Surrey Club shop that I left in a changing room in Dulwich that my wife bought me for my birthday.
Oh.
So now she need never know that I lost it.
You got it, did you?
That's given me joy.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Right. I'm going to conflate the last two questions.
Yes.
Something to talk about.
Yes.
Why am I coming to watch?
Yes.
At the ground, on YouTube, on Sky Cricket tomorrow. Something to talk about tomorrow.
I can tell you why. Because tomorrow, the weather is supposed to be improving. There looks like we might get lucky and have no interruptions. The light will lift, and one of these two sides, therefore, is going to win this match. And
Yeah.
the side that wins this match is not guaranteed, but is very, very likely to be this year's county champions.
Yeah.
A tournament that started all the way back in April, as we face the Stygian gloom of autumn, the horrors of winter as they come up before us. This is our one last chance for joy, for pleasure, for camaraderie, and it could, for Surrey fans, end in glory.
We've been saying it all week. We've really been saying it all week. But tomorrow is it. Do come down. If you've got a nice boss, ask your boss. If you've got a nasty boss, don't ask your boss and come down. If you really can't do that, we're live for free on the Surrey YouTube channel. We're also live on Sky Cricket. You can hear Mark Church commentate it on the BBC. You can follow it online. You can follow it on the club's social media. Tomorrow will be a giant day for everyone at Surrey County Cricket Club and everyone at Nottinghamshire County Cricket Club. But from our perspective, everyone at Surrey County Cricket Club, we would love you to be following in whichever way you are able to do so, because it will be, presumably by watching or listening to this podcast, you're into cricket, you're into Surrey. Tomorrow is the day for you. My name is John Surtees. Your name remains Daniel Norcross. And for the penultimate time this season, Daniel, over and out.